Just to let you guys know, yeah, I haven't commented on this too much. I think I said something in a live stream or whatever. It's like I keep saying the same thing, right? Anyways, yeah, I heard about the whole Jussie Smollett thing. No, I don't agree with what he did, but let me tell you something. They're gonna indict this dude like 16 counts for what he did. I'm not saying I'm for what he did, but if you're gonna do that, you need to go after Carolyn Bryant. Yeah, the one that's over in the top left corner. Carolyn Bryant Dunham, that's what she goes by now, is being protected by our government. Yeah, she's being protected. She's not going to jail over what she did to Emmett Till, who's on the right. And that's what happened to Emmett Till that's what happened to Emmett Till because of what she did. Many of us in black society that know about this story know what happened. But this pig is being protected. She lied. She lied and said basically that Emmett Till made a pass at her. Sorry, you guys. And she's still not in jail. But yet they're going to indict Jussie Smollett, send him to prison. I think, what did they say, like 40 something years? I forget. But Carolyn Bryant Dunham has pretty much confessed to it. She didn't even have to confess. A lot of us knew that anyway. We knew that she lied to begin with. But the thing is, she's being protected. She's being granted asylum in this country where no one knows where she is and she could live out her days peacefully. And the person that wrote this particular book pretty much vowed for a while not to even say anything about where she is or what she even confessed in that book, supposedly. But I guess those years are up and she outlived that. But how come she's not living in prison? And the guy that wrote that book, I forget this cat's name that kind of, got her story or whatever. I don't know. He's abating a criminal. He should have went to the authorities. And I don't want to hear nothing about no statute of limitations. I'm sure y'all didn't do that with Tawana Brawley. Yeah, I don't agree with what she did either. To be honest, I don't know much about that story. I remember it, and then they said she lied too. But that pales in comparison, no pun intended, with how many black men were accused of even looking at a white woman in a base manner and gotten hung for it or sent to prison or anything that was just messed up that happened to us as a result of that. I don't want to hear about Jussie Smollett. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna go this way. Free Jussie Smollett. Until you could put Carolyn Bryant in jail, free him. He don't need to serve no freaking time. And Carolyn Bryant is just one that we, know about more. There's so many crimes committed against black people because of lies. Mostly from a lot of white women. And I'm not demonizing all white women and saying that. But a majority of crimes have happened because of this narrative of black men basically doing something to white women. That's disgusting. It's a blame. But I don't see them going out to round up every white woman doing that from the past and even from now. No, let Jussie Smollett go. Let him off on all the charges. And I'll say this, he definitely didn't do anything wise by his whole, position. I don't know what the dude was thinking. I mean, shoot. It's one thing where Shoot. It's one thing where you're... I don't know why this dude did what he did, and I ain't gonna make no excuses for it. He made the block hot for himself. But also, he's throwing a lot of black folks under the bus, too. I don't care. You guys, he's going to be looked at as a black man. I don't care if he's biracial or not. You guys know how I feel about that. He's going to be looked at as a black man. I look at him as a black man. I don't care if he's a mixed black man or not. Either way, he's black. And he's going to be looked at as that. And then they'll use that against us. Plus, because he's gay, that's going to be used for that community too. But I don't, I can't cape for that because, I'm not in that position. But he's made the block hot for both of the communities that he's in. But I'm saying this for him. Free him. Don't put no charges on him because you ain't put no charges on Carolyn Bryant or anyone that's done anything against black men, especially in that regard. Carolyn Bryant Dunham should be in jail. I don't care how old she is. As I said before, you put Cosby in jail. I think they're around even the same age. You're going to give this dude like 40 to 60 something years. But yet, she's in her 80 and she never got any years or any time for what she did, in regards to the crime to Emmett Till. She could talk about how much guilt she feels all day. She needs to be in prison for what she did, for abating a crime. She's responsible for this. Anyway, you guys, I'd like to know what you think about this. Sorry if I'm not as clear. I'm just giving my opinions. But yeah, Carolyn Bryant Dunham should be in jail. Free Jussie Smullet. Until you get her in jail.